Hi, welcome to the Improved Garage YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. So today I'm going to be talking about a product that I just unwrapped here. I got this from the Rag Company during their TRCMA event, which is like an online YouTube live stream for 4 days with a bunch of industry companies around detailing. So this is what they call the Scangrip Essentials Kit. So I wanted to kind of open this up on camera, talk about what's inside, the packaging, etc., and give you guys my impressions on it. All right, so it comes in this nice bag. That's how it's packaged, delivered. It's just in a plastic bag in this bag. So this is, it's got a nice Scangrip logo on it. There's a side pouch on both sides, handle on the top. It's a short handle, although it looks like it's an adjustable, it's not. And then the top has like a pouch on it. This has like a release, so unhook it. So in the main compartment there's our first light along with a charger and a manual. So this is the Multi-Match R. So this Essentials kit comes with 3 lights. So this is what they call the Multi-Match R. It says here that it has a 3-year warranty, ultra high CRI plus light, 250 to 2500 lux. So here is what it looks like. It's got a little base that it can sit on. I believe that they also make some mounts, and it's also magnetic, so you can stick it to something if you need to. So that's pretty cool. The base is adjustable, so if you wanted to stick it to something like that, you can. On the back side, we have a plus and a minus and like the C button. So the C button appears to turn it on. Pressing it again turns it off. So it's just on and off. And then here there is 10%, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. So that's pretty cool. It's nice and bright. It shows in the back here the battery percentage as well as the amount of hours of runtime that it has left. So as I lower down the percentages, it goes up from 1 hour to 3 hours to 5 hours, and shows how how much time I have left on the battery. I would imagine that the little battery indicator is probably going to show when I'm charging. I'll just plug that in really quick. It comes with a USB charger, but it's got a like a little barrel end on it, but the other side is USB, so it appears as though you could plug it into a car or something like that if you needed to charge it mobily, and you already had a USB port. On the back it shows that I'm at 50% battery, so it's charging right now. So the first 3 lights are lit, the 10, the 30, and the 50, and the 100 is not. So let's open up the next one. So that is the Multi-Match R. So this is the Mini Match. So the Mini Match is a handheld. It is also magnetic, so there is a magnet on the bottom of it, so you can stick it. It does have adjustable swing forward and back. There is a power button on the back. Press and hold for 4500 or 6500 Kelvin. There is a charging port on the back, and then on the back there is also a hook, like to hang it on something, which is pretty cool. So let's turn it on. There's on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And if I press and hold it, okay, so then it changes color to a warm light from a cool light. And it looks like there's a couple different options for that. So let me see what options it gives me. Two color light, 2-step. Press and hold button to change between 4500 and 6500 Kelvin. Oh, and it looks like the other one can do 5 steps. 2500. Well, it just says 2500 warm. There's like 5 different steps between 2500 and 6500. 25, 35, 45, 55, and 6500. Very cool. So we'll shut this off, and we can get this plugged into the charger as well. It appears that these use the same charger, so that's cool. And this has a battery indicator on the front of it. There's like a circle, and that circle here kind of lights up and shows you the battery level as it's charging. Okay, so last but not least, so that did come with its own charger as well. Cool. So last but not least, we have this, which is the iMatch 2, and the charger for the iMatch 2. Now the iMatch 2 is a headlamp, and I have a headlamp already. I have a Nebo that I used, you know, like when I'm working in the attic or stuff like that. This is going to be a little bit different because it's specific to detailing at the high CRI light, so it's designed to be, you know, it's designed to highlight imperfections in your paint. That's kind of the purpose of these lights. I just need to push it in a little harder. Okay, so on this one, there's a power light. It has 2 steps. And then over here, let's see. So it's got 80 or 160 lumen, and it also has 2 different temperatures, warm and cold. There's cold. There's warm. And the camera's probably going to adjust, so I don't know how it's going to look on the camera, but it's very, very different between the two. So this has like a wave function. I don't know how. Yeah, there it is. So there's a button on the one side, it's just on off. On the other side, there's like this section. It looks like a little Wi-Fi logo. And if you have it in that section and you rub your hand over it, it shuts off or turns on or shuts off. So that's so you don't have to actually touch the unit if you're like wearing gloves or you're trying to polish or you're doing something like that. Seems really, really cool. So we're gonna get these charged up. We'll get them tried out in in other videos. You'll see me using them, I'm sure, and I'll try to talk about whether I like them or don't like them or whatever. But I would say from an initial quality perspective, the amount of light produced is really impressive. I think that the packaging is good. This case is really nice. Obviously, it's a nice little kit here. It was a pretty significant savings buying the kit versus buying the pieces individually. And then because of the TRCMA, I got an additional 20% off of the entire kit. But that ended, well, today's Friday, that ended on Tuesday, I believe. It was Tuesday's deal. So there's a different deal every day of the week. All right, so we're gonna get those charged up. I'll show them in a different video, and you guys can see, how they work as I'm using them, like to polish the Mini or something along those lines. My first thoughts on them: the initial quality is really, really good. They seem built well. The case is nice. It's a complete kit. They're expensive, but they're less expensive than the sum of the parts. Meaning, the kit saves you money over buying the pieces individually. So if you're interested in a couple different lights, a headlamp, a handheld lamp, a lamp that you can put somewhere and angle, the kit includes all 3 of those pieces, and it saves you some money. I got an additional 20% off because of the TRCMA event. Obviously that's no longer happening when you watch this video, but they go on sale from time to time, so they seem really nice, and we'll get them charged up and we'll see how well they work. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.